Hello, lovelies, and welcome to our Somatic Yoga for the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine lies with each one of us. Let's help to reignite some of that within us. So we're going to start in a seated position. Let your hands go ahead and come together in front of your navel in a cupping position. This mudra, just allowing the energy of the body to draw down and feel that connection to the earth. Notice your sit bones rooted downward. And when you're ready, just go ahead and close the eyes or soften the gaze as you let yourself just start to breathe and relax. Letting the air glide in through the nostrils, down the back of the throat, behind the heart, landing in the low belly, and then gently drifting back out the way it came. Breathing in, starting to relax. Exhaling out any stress or tension of the day. The Divine Feminine is the quiet wisdom, the subtle strength, beauty that lies within each one of us, that knows when it's time to move and it's time to rest. Let's start to bring some movement into the body with some neck rolls. Move in any way that feels honoring to you. Maybe go around in a circle. We can go side to side. If you're going in a circle, switch to the other way. Just breathing and just noticing the body, taking in the sensations. Now let's take the neck and say no, left to right. Yes, chin goes up and down. And then imagine there's a blank canvas in front of you and there's a paintbrush on the end of your chin. And your job is to paint the canvas with your chin, making strokes side to side or up and down. Or maybe they're swirly. And by doing this, we're finding all those little bits of tension that might be stuck in the neck. We store a lot of tension in the neck. And letting your body just move with your chin. We're here for 10 more seconds. So really try to paint your canvas. You can maybe go all the way around in a circle. The other way. And then come to stillness. Dip the chin down. Lower the gaze. And then flicker open your eyes, and on the next inhale, we're going to lift our arms out to the side, palms facing up as they rise. Fingertips touch and bring them down the center of the body, feeling the strength of your body or your hands as you press them together. Again, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, press them together. Feeling that energy within you. One more time, inhale, arms up. This time, as your hands come down, we're going to let them trace the top of the head, the face, the neck, and the sides of the body, just giving yourself a little nourishing touch. Breathe here. Inhale the arms up again. This time we're going to do a side body stretch. So drop the right hand over and we're going to raise the left arm up and over, letting us have a nice like rainbow in our ribs, drawing the hip down, fingertips reaching away. Inhale to center, go to the other side. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right side. Deepen the stretch this time. And as you exhale this time, let's go ahead and reach the fingertips forward like we're trying to reach something in front of us, and come and land in the left side. It's going to be a little flow here. So we move forward on the exhale. Land in our rainbow stretch on the inhale. Waking up the body, waking up the pelvis, the low back, the ribs. Still feeling that connection to earth. One more time, moving to the left side. Everything today is going to be fluid, intuitive, to whatever sounds good. Now bring the fingertips forward and walk them away from your hips. Chin tucks to chest, lots of rounding in the spine as we round and ground down. One really good breath, best one you've taken today. Inhale, low back space. Full exhale out. I'm going to give suggestions in our practice today, but I want you to do what feels the best for you. And the more you follow what feels good, like maybe even now you're starting to sway side to side or front to back, the more that you follow what feels good, the better this is going to be for you today. It's all about you. It's about tuning into your intuition. So walk the hands back. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to twist and fall over the right knee. The hands are going to be out to the side on the ground, and we're going to lower down here. Exhale. Inhale, rock the body up. And then exhale, lead with the chin as we fall. We have 3 of these. Inhale, round and rock up. Exhale, come down. Think about being like seaweed in the ocean. It just floats around. Good. Come to seated and inhale, arms up. Let's go to the other side. All over the left leg. Same thing. Arms wide. Lower down, leading with the chin and the heart center. Round up on the inhale. Falling down. It's like we're making little undulations or mini cat-cows here. And good. Come back into center. Leading or following some of that guidance with the swirling. We're going to start some Sufi grinds. Hands on the knees. And we just make big circles. The biggest, most beautiful circles you can make with your upper body, your torso. Sometimes it feels good to let your head kind of get floppy and into it. Other times it feels good to do small circles. You do what feels right to you. 2 more here, and then we're going to switch sides. Go the other way. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Masculine is the energy that gets things done. It's the doer. It holds structure, keeps calendars and appointments, and figures out the how. The feminine is the inspiration, the creativity. Start to slow that down and come to a place of stillness, so that spiraling is still happening within you, but nobody could see it from the outside. You just feel it on the inside. If the creativity dies, then the masculine won't be inspired to do anything. It'll just be burned out from doing things. So it's important to tune into this. Let's walk our hands into a tabletop position. So hands under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips, feet directly behind. Get nice and strong in your table and just feel connected down to the ground for a second. Like you have little roots that are growing out of your fingertips and the tops of your feet and your knee. One good breath in. And exhale out. We're going to move into some cat-cow. So inhale, we're going to broaden the chest, lift the chin to sky, hips to sky. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. Find lots of rounding in the spine. And we're going to do this a few times. And I want you just to move with whatever feels good to you. So maybe it feels good to kind of dip back and then move forward like you're coming out of the water. So maybe your exhale, you come really far back onto your heels, almost like a child's pose. And then inhale, you're coming up. Like you're coming up for true love's first kiss. See what that does for you. Letting it be fluid. Don't judge it. Don't try to be perfect. Just move. What about if we put one hand, the right hand forward a little bit, the left knee forward. We find this non-linear space. We move that way, still breathing. And then we switch other way. I'm just giving you ideas and you can choose ones that make sense. I'm going to try this. So my hands are going to be parallel again. My knees are parallel. But I'm going to drop my right hip down to my right heel and move around in a circle. So then my left hip goes to my left heel and I come back up. I'm going to let my shoulders get really into this too. Working the tension out of the shoulders. You decide, what do you like the best? I'm going to go the other way. We store a lot of tension in our hips. Can block some of the creativity. A lot of our emotions are stored in our hips. So if you start to feel emotional, that's okay. Go with it. Good. And then let's stop in the center, find our stillness again. And then just go ahead and rock back to a child's pose. Walk the fingertips in front of you. Hips sink back down. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Coming back into our table. This time we're going to tuck our toes under and push up with our knees hovering across, up above the ground about 1 inch, 2 inches, something like that. And just feel how powerful you are. The feminine is strong. I mean, we have babies. We are so powerful. And now raise seat to skyward as we're going to downward dog. Nice long spine, long line between the top of the head and the tailbone. And then we start to straighten our legs and draw the heels downward. Find our nice down dog here. You can choose to pedal your feet if that feels good to you. Bending one knee and then the other as you draw the ankle or the heels down. And then let's do both heels down together, really deep in that down dog stretch. One breath. And now come up on your toes just slightly, bend the knees just a micro bend, and then start to shake and bounce. Shake, bounce. Let the tension go. The more wiggly, the better. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look to your hands. We're going to round our body forward as we think plank. You might need to move your hands forward. Make sure they land right under your shoulders. Again, holding that nice strong plank. You are strong. And then the knees are going to come down, flip the feet as we lower ourselves all the way down. And here we're going to find our Sphinx. So elbows directly under the shoulder to make a 90-degree angle. Fingers spread wide. Drawing your hands back towards your hips. It's like you're pulling your hips and your hands together. Let your collarbone widen and come on up. And go ahead and look to the left and look to the right and look to the left. Can you relax your glutes? Let all of the stretch happen in the low back. We're having a little compression here. Good. One more breath. You're gonna lower down. Think about getting really long in your spine, like the top of the head's trying to touch the opposite side of the room. Exhale. Then inhale, pull up again. Being a little taller in your Sphinx this time, maybe even coming up higher into seal, and then lower down. Good. Come all the way down. We're going to place our elbows out to the side, hands touching. Let the forehead come onto the hands and just wiggle the hips left to right. Getting rid of the tension we just created in the low back by compressing that low spine. Let's go into a spinal twist. Extend the left arm out, palm down. Right hand comes under the right shoulder. We're going to bend the right leg, pick it up, and rock over until it finds the ground and hold stillness. When we twist, when we spiral in our body, it crosses over left and right brain. It sparks creativity. It sparks pleasure. All things we crave, right? Other side. So lower the body back down to the mat. Right arm extends out. Left hand comes over left shoulder. And pick up left leg to fall behind us. Just enjoy the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, relax the whole body. Come back onto the belly. Hands are going to come under the shoulders as we just push up onto our knees, tuck our toes, and find our downward dog again. Heels draw down, one good breath. Say whatever mantra you need to hear for yourself today. I am divine. I am beautiful. I am creative. I am strong. And raise the right leg up slightly. You can raise it up high if that feels good. Otherwise, just hip height. And we're going to bring the knee into chest, heel into butt as we rock forward into a plank, letting the right knee fall behind the right hand and pigeon. Let's start up in pigeon. I would rather your hips be in the center than have your bone on your sit bone on the ground. It's safer for the body if your hips are squared in center and you're up a little higher. So let's find a little movement, just subtle movements to move around and get some of that tension out of the hip. And breathe. Deep breath in, long breath. Telling that area to soften. You can play around with it. It might feel good to come all the way down. Put the hands up in the sign of I'm ready to receive. Or maybe it feels awesome to have the hands out wide, up on the fingertips, and find those undulations. Rising, falling. One more breath. Enjoying this. Bring the hands back in front of the shoulders. Tuck the back toe under. Straighten that leg so that you can push up and let that right toe come back into position of down dog. Raise the left leg up. Bring the knee into chest, heel into butt, let the knee fall down. Left knee behind the left hand. Again, just taking a minute to kind of move around. Enjoying the stretch. We're not trying to go into the deepest stretch you could ever possibly go into today. It's supposed to be pleasurable. So if you feel pain, back off. I'm going to do some of those rises and falls again. That felt really good. So hands are off the mat on my fingertips. Inhale up, exhale, come down. Tucking chin to the chest when I rise to get more roundness in my spine. Play the belly button in. One more. Hands come back onto the mat. We're just going to come into our table and then come into a seat and take a straddle stretch. So legs wide on the mat. Let's go ahead and just walk those fingertips out and find a hold. Wherever you want to hold is totally fine. Just have the legs straight. They don't have to be out wide. This is just finding more room in that beautiful region that we have, our womb, the thing that makes us unique, right? Honoring that femininity. Inhale. Exhale, find a little bit more of a stretch. Feeling the heart center yearn away from the hips, the length in the spine, crown of head going forward, legs being nice and long away from the hip bones. Good, and then walk back. We're going to come onto our knees. Start with a closed knee child's pose, hands on heels. Go ahead and come down. When we inhale, we're going to come up onto our knees, rising up. If you feel inclined to take a camel stretch, you're more than welcome to. I have an injury, I can't do that right now. But what I wanted to do here is just start to reach up towards the sky, finding a stretch in the side body, like you're climbing an imaginary rope and getting some flexion in the spine. Also dipping into each side of the hips in a different way, letting the neck be nice and floppy. And then we'll bring both arms up like you're trying to touch the sky and swoop back down into our child's pose, closed kneed and fall. And come back with me up into table just for a second. We're actually just going to bring the right foot to be right in front of the hip. So we're in our low lunge here. Inhale, arms up. Draw the hip bones forward, fingertips skyward, knitting the ribs together to hold. This is what like a traditional yoga class would do, is they would cue all of the posture or asana corrections so that you're in perfect alignment. The somatic part is just noticing how it feels in the body and then doing what you feel like you want to do, adding your own interpretation. So I'm going to roll my wrists here and I'm feeling a twist. So inhale, fingers up. Exhale, let's open to the right side. Right arm goes to the back, left arm goes to the front knee and touch. Inhale, come up to the center and let's open to the other side. Again. I mean, only if you want to. You can do whatever you want here. That's the point. One more time. I'm going to actually push this knee for a little deeper twist. That felt good. And then come back to center. All right, let's try this on for size. What does it feel like to kind of rise up and then straighten the front leg and fall over that? What do you think? We like it? Moving with your breath. Are you craving a stretch and a hold over that front leg? Maybe we hold here. Again, noticing the body, how the hips feel. Are you sinking into the left hip? Noticing the stretch behind that right knee. Yearn the heart center forward and down. And breathe. Good. And then we're going to come back out front. And let's go into a lizard stretch. So heel toe the right foot to a 45-degree angle. Heel on the mat, toes off the mat. Hands are coming inside, like directly in front of the body, so you have enough space to do that. In our lizard, let's first rock forward and back. So driving the hips forward, the pelvis down, stretching the hip flexor. And then we rock forward and back, really getting loosey-goosey here. What about nonlinear movement again? So like left to right or zigzaggy to kind of move all around in that. Is that your thing today? Maybe it feels better to straighten the back leg and come up on the leg or come up on the toes and move around that way. We're focusing on the front hip, the left side, psoas, hip flexor, drawing the heart up and back. Here for 3 more breaths. And then find stillness here. Left hand is directly under left shoulder. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you turn and look upward, extending fingers wide. Look up to your right thumb. Hold. Legs are strong. Good. Bring that hand back down. And then we'll go ahead and place that leg back. Knees come down. Go to the other side. So left leg is going to come forward now, directly in front of the left knee, left hip. Same thing on this side. Arms reach up. Hips draw forward and down. Knitting the ribs together. Roll the wrists if that feels good. I'm going to go for my twists. Fingertips to sky. Twist and right hand comes to left leg. You aren't trying to be perfect. You're trying to be present in your body. Do whatever you like. Good. Now hands come down. Oh, actually, let's straighten the front leg. Arms come skyward. And then let's go over our straight front leg. Keeping hips square to the center. Drawing your chest downward, but your collarbone forward. Feeling that release behind the leg. We'll find a flow here. Ready? Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, fall over that leg. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, fall. Moving gracefully. Exhale, fall. Good. Coming back into center, we're going to put the hands inside the foot, heel toe the foot to the side at an angle. And this is our lizard stretch, rocking forward and backward first to start. Letting yourself be silly with it. Get into it. No one's watching. Maybe it's nice to go left to right. And how about we straighten that back leg? So tuck the toes under. Get nice and strong in that leg and find some movement here. Five more seconds. Good, and then hold. Nice strong back leg. Right hand comes under right shoulder. Squeeze inner thighs together as you twist and look upward. Staring at your thumb. Pushing the ground away with the other hand. Notice the sensations of your body. Exhale, bring it down. And let's go back into our child's pose. Big toes together, heels back. Inhale. And exhale. How do you feel? I'm going to come back into our downward dog. Bring knees together. Hips to sky, ribs to hips, heels draw down. I have elbow spins in. Rise up out of the shoulders as you rock back. Inhale. Exhale, feel your roots connected to the ground. Now walk the feet forward so that they come up behind the hands. We are in our forward fold. Bend the knees slightly. Let the hands come onto the elbows or the back of the head, whatever you like. I like the back of the head. Let the head be nice and heavy like a bowling ball as you just sway side to side, letting your body do it, the swaying, like not really thinking about it. Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Now fingertips can come to the mat as you straighten one leg and then the other. Very gently let the hands come onto the legs. Bend them slightly as you round up. Last thing to come up is the head. Take a couple of shoulder rolls here. And take a nice long stance on the mat, a wide stance. We're going to find a little flow here with a side lunge. So bend the right knee, let the left hand come down, walk the hands over to the left side and back. And you can do whatever arms feel good to you. Maybe they stay down on the ground, maybe they just stay up. But move in any way that feels good. I like to pretend like I'm painting with my hands, like they do in Tai Chi. Just move fluidly, gracefully, uninhibited, back to and forth. If you want to get down low and hold a stretch, you can. Or you're welcome to come back up. Let's come to the center and stop. Toes facing forward, legs are wide. Inhale up. Exhale, flat back, bend the knee slightly, come on down. Wide leg forward fold. Hands go onto the floor as you heel toe the feet in slightly. We're going to go into a low yoga squat malasana. So heels are going to face each other. Come on down here. That it doesn't work for you to stay up in like a high sumo. We have a fun little flow planned. Press the hands together and the knees out. A powerful stance. Hips are drawing downward, getting that strength and power from the center of the earth. Ready for a little flow? All right. So as we inhale, we rise up, pressing your hands together, using that to help you come up. Come high onto your toes. As you exhale, you're going to lower the heels down, open the heart center upward like you're saying, let it rain on me. And then we take a wide leg forward fold. Inhale. And come back into our Malasana. Exhale. So you are shifting your feet like this and this a little bit. Let's do this 3 times. Are you ready? Imagine you're just growing into the woman you've always meant to be, using the energy of everything that you've learned in your life to strengthen you. Are you ready? Let's go. Inhale. Come high on the toes. Exhale. Inhale, swan dive. And exhale. Again. Whoop, you might lose your balance. That's okay. Let it be graceful and powerful, because you are power and grace as I fall. It's okay to laugh at yourself. Good. Now hands to the ground and just come into a wide leg forward fold and hold. For 3, 2, pulling the kneecaps up. Good. Now we're going to do what we call a pendulum. So you're just going to walk the hands over to the right foot. And then you're going to use your left ribs to rise up. Oh, no, this isn't a pendulum, sundial. And the fingertips are going to touch the sky and then go over to the other side. So really leading with the side body. And we're just making big, huge circles, like we're trying to draw a circle around the earth. Just do a few of them. If this makes you dizzy, just keep the chest or the heart, the head above the heart. That's what I was trying to say. And let's go the other way. So pause on the left foot. And then lead with the ribs as we come up. The more you let your hips go side to side, the better this feels. Got 2 more. And stop. And then let's just find a Tadasana at the front of our mat. My hair is all in the way. Feels good. Find that stillness. Listen to the music. I know you want to move with me, don't you? All right. Pay attention to what feels good to you right now. Maybe it's a little stomping. Maybe it feels good to do some like backstroke things with your arms. It's a good time to get out any stress that you have. Let it be fun. This is your free dance part. So often we just do what we're supposed to. We do what we need to. But how often do you just do what you want to? Maybe it feels good to jump and bounce. Jump and bounce and jump and bounce. Maybe it feels good to punch because maybe something's bothering you. Just because you're feminine doesn't mean that you're not a powerhouse. So get it out. Sometimes we feel like we want to just like stomp on things, break it down. So think about something that's been bothering you, like somebody that made you mad or stress, something unfair, and pretend it's right in front of you. And let's kick it down. Like you're kicking down a door. Use the breath to get mad at it. Maybe it's a limiting belief getting in your way of your dreams. Kick it out of the way. 5 more. Shake it out. Somatic shaking. Shake the head. Shake. Maybe shake the legs. Flick off anything that doesn't serve you. Any voices in your head you don't need. Maybe it's yours, maybe it's other people's. Maybe wiggle the jaw. Let some sound out. Looks silly, it actually does work. Take a deep breath in with me. Stand nice and tall. Into Tadasana. Feel all 4 corners of the feet connected down to the earth. Suck the kneecaps up. Draw the tailbone down. Collarbone expands, crown of head rises up. Notice how you feel. Notice what a powerhouse you are. And do one more little stretch. We're going to do eagle arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the right under the left. If you can't go all the way into the bind, stay here with me. We're going to stand a little bit wider than hip width. Let the arms rise up. Elbow is drawing forward and up. For one more tension release here. And then we're going to pretend like we have our paintbrush on the elbow tips right now and go side to side. Bring them down. And make them back up. Stretching out the tension behind the back. Inhale, let them rise up. Exhale, bring them down. Arms are going to separate. Come on up, inhale. And then we're going to do left under right. Same thing. Inhale them up. Let's gently paint forward. And bring them up. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Take one more big inhale. Heart expands. Imagine you're grabbing, bring them forward. Imagine you're grabbing all the love in the world that's destined for you. Bring it back to that heart center. Hands on the heart. Thank yourself for being here today. Just gently take a seat down on the mat. Laying down in Shavasana or staying seated, either one is fine. Allow your eyes to close down. Tuning into the body, notice how you feel. Softening from the top of the head all the way down through the face, the neck, the shoulders, the back, the legs, the knees, the calves, the feet. Just soften down. Big inhale. The divine feminine is God's presence moving within you, knowing when to move and when to rest because of its quiet strength, its bold wisdom, deep compassion, abundant creativity.